Hey there, welcome to Night Sky Wisdom and Tarot. I'm Alex. I'm here to bring you your weekly energy update for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Welcome cross watchers as well. So please keep in mind, I usually do not hop on the retrograde train. I understand that it affects everyone differently, but this one is really affecting me. So I'm going to tell you now, I've been having a problem getting my words out. So please forgive me if I'm stumbling. I'm not usually like this. It's very intense for me right now, and we're still in pre-shadow. Speaking of retrograde, I do have readings up for Mercury retrograde. They are energy readings. They are not astrological readings and placement readings. So if you're interested, please check out my video catalog. While you're here, please help me out with my channel growth by pressing like and also subscribing and joining the Soul family. Let's see. So I'm going to do a 5-card spread. And I'll show you the cards. I apologize if it's dark, but something else flipped over. It's raining outside. I usually like to use natural light when I film in the daytime, and the turning the lights on, something about it messes with my that fluorescent fake light stuff. I can't do. So I'm just kind of trying to enjoy the energy. And the natural light, as dim as it may be right now. Okay, and we'll clarify as necessary to get more details. Aww. Okay, so the Pisces that this reading is for, you are experiencing an upgrade. Spiritually or within the physical realm. So you're either getting a spiritual upgrade or maybe a promotion or starting a new job this week. Wheel of Fortune is about the universe propelling you into an improved situation, usually as long as you harness that energy adequately. And it looks like you are. So something this week has you refreshed, renewed, updated, upgraded, whatever it is. Take the energy and apply it where it lies in your life. It looks like in the recent past, so you come out of the energy, I'm seeing the 7 of Swords in reverse as self-deception. Maybe imposter syndrome even is what I'm hearing. Feeling like you weren't worthy of whatever it is that you're stepping into now. And we'll get some details about why when I clarify. In and off the week, you end off in Ace of Cups. Overflowing with opportunity, love, abundance, compassion, intuitive wisdom, knowledge, gifts. Like the universe is really blessing you at this time. So this looks to be a very promising week for you. You are being given the advice of the devil. So whatever negative thought processes or thought processes or behaviors in the past that had you in a self-deceptive mode may peek their ugly heads this week. The devil can be about like obsessive thought patterns, toxic ties, addictions. Let's say you're on a diet even. It could be little things, smaller things, more minute things, or bigger things. So even let's say you are on a diet. Maybe this week the universe is warning you that you're going to be tempted a lot. Please don't feed into it because it will snowball you back into the old eating habits. Or it could be something bigger, like I said, imposter syndrome, or maybe you suffer with anxiety or depression, and maybe that needs to be, paid a little bit more attention to this week as far as whatever you're doing to manage it, because I feel like this is tied to this past energy, and it's saying to you that potential surrounds you, and don't allow it to ruin the beautiful, beautiful blessings and outcomes that you have set up for you this week. And if you're able to harness that energy and fight off that devil energy, outcome is 6 of Cups. Finding yourself in a faded space and faded connections, surrounded by people, spaces, and places that feed that inner child. So you see on the 6 of Cups, this is usually considered the soulmate card, and here's why. In the picture, you have the older child gifting something to the younger child. So whatever it is feels familiar to it. It's like a sibling type of love, even if it's a romantic, situation. But it gives you that pure type of love that is reminiscent more of childhood than anything. So this could represent So for example, if you are starting a new job, or if you have gotten a promotion, or whatever it may be, if you're able to keep away that negative energy from the past, you can really revel in this energy and it'll feel like home to you. It'll feel like you're exactly where you're supposed to be at the time you're supposed to be there, and the universe will bless you as a result of that. So let's do some clarifying. Let's see. What do we want to use to clarify? I love this deck, but it is so hard to get cards to pop because it's so stiff. So let's clarify the Seven of Swords in reverse, and as the energy that you're coming out of in the recent past, or even this week. Spirit, can we clarify the Seven of Swords in reverse for Pisces? Ooh, can we get one card at a time? What's the Seven of Seven of Swords in reverse? Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So you gave up on something, and I want to say it's yourself, because Eight of Pentacles is about working towards something that fulfills you, your own goals and dreams and desires. Ace of Wands in reverse. And Queen of Cups in reverse. I feel the need to get one more. And the Death card crossing that energy. So, let's talk about this. Ooh, it's pouring down now. I love it though. I love it. Clarifying the Seven of Swords. You got Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse, and Death card as crossing that energy. Yeah, this is an old way of thinking that needed to die. You really weren't feeling that worthy of putting work into yourself or honoring yourself. You didn't feel worthy of following your passions. So much so that you thought, I'm hearing you thought you lacked the passion, and you thought that you weren't good enough. But really, it was a self-deceptive way of thinking. And because you were kind of smothering down your own value, questioning whether or not you were worthy. And for the Pisces this is for, I get that you're skilled and talented in a certain field or something, right? And you are, like, people do compliment you and people do acknowledge it, but something in you would not let you accept it. So this very well could be somebody who is struggling with depression, anxiety, some kind of clinical diagnosis for some kind of psychological issue. So if that applies, and this is definitely for you, because of that, it had you questioning your own worth. It had you, I almost see this as depression, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, because it's that feeling like you know your passion and what you love to do, but you couldn't make yourself get out of bed. You couldn't make yourself work on it. You couldn't make yourself, so if you're a musician, you play the keyboard or something, you couldn't make yourself sit at that keyboard and practice. And it's not for lack of love for the art form. It was just your passion and your desire and your drive and your ambition just left you. But this week sees the opportunity for you to be propelled out of that, because you're aware of it. So if you are feeling like, you're on the lighter side of things now, allowing those old ways and thought patterns to die, just like I said, again, emphasizing that it could rear its ugly head, but don't succumb to it. Get the help that you need, do the work that you need to do, whatever the process is for you. Keep your eye on the prize, because you are being propelled, you are worthy, and you are being gifted an opportunity or a blessing for your talents and abilities. Let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune. What's coming in for my Pisces? Nine of Wands. So this is your present energy. Tides are turning, but you are the wounded warrior. You've been through a lot. You fought through a lot to be able to still stand in this very moment. Queen of Swords in reverse. Oops. The Chariot and the King of Wands upright all came out. So again, this is you. So the tides are turning for you. The wheel is turning for you. Things are getting better. But yes, you do have some residual, you've been through a lot. You've been beat up a little bit. But you are standing your ground and fighting your way through it. And that's what you need to do to be able to fully receive this blessing that the universe has for you. Queen of Swords in reverse, that's not feeling, I believe, Queen of Swords in reverse is a nasty beast, okay? Deceptive, tactical, did I say deceptive? Yeah, deceptive, tactical, overly calculated, lacking of empathy. But I really feel like that's you to yourself. And see how she's facing the Nine of Wands? Like, you beat yourself up to this point. You really got to be cognizant of her. You really have to silence her. If not only silence her, you need to get rid of her. Because it's, it's a false way of thinking that's embedded in some kind of negative thought patterns. Like I said, you could really be fighting off depression. The Chariot card, more forward movement, but the Chariot card emphasizes the need to get your emotions in balance in order to reap the benefits of this chariot ride to your destination. If at any point either one of the sphinxes become imbalanced, then all of a sudden you have one going one way and one going the other, and it destroys the whole progression and the whole forward movement. So your emotions will make or break your opportunities this week. And King of Wands is what you're being encouraged to tap into. King of Wands is abundant, attractive, confident. You are the King of Wands. But you've convinced yourself otherwise. And so in order to sit in your power and to really harness this energy, you need to step into that King of Wands power. Like I said, and also very creative. So back to what I was giving as an example, it may be some of you are musicians, artists of some sort. What's this Ace of Cups that comes in towards the end of the week potentially? Oops. Can I get 3 cards? Ace of Cups for Pisces. Okay. Y'all wanted to come out anyway. No, that don't feel right. Let me shuffle one more time. It just didn't feel right. Spirit, could you give me clear messages for this Ace of Cups for Pisces? The Hierophant in reverse. Whatever this is, it's not, hold on, in a traditional sense of what you would expect. Can I get 2 more cards, Spirit? This is very hard to shuffle this deck. Can I get 2 more cards? There we go, 1 more. 7 of Wands. Yeah, the need to defend in the Tower. Yeah. Whatever this blessing in, it comes in, it completely is the icing on the cake when it comes to tearing down this old way of thinking. It really helps propel you out of it. To get to that Tower moment, because Tower moments are not always bad. They also can be very good. Some things need to go. If this is about you having that imposter syndrome, then by all means, bring the Tower. If this is about depression, anxiety, lack of self-worth, then always bring the Tower, because it's a faulty foundation that needs to go. And it is imperative for you to bring in this Tower moment to defend and stand up and continue to stand guard, as we got this 9 of Wands before this. Continue to stand guard over all that you've overcome. Don't let these negative thought processes creep back in and just succumb to them and say, oh, you know what? So that if you have a day, for example, where you find yourself in that depressed state where you want to lay in the bed, put one foot in front of the other, one step at a time to fight off that feeling. The feeling might not go away, but eventually what you may find happens is as you continue to move despite that feeling and move towards your goals and entertain the things that usually bring you joy, despite that feeling, you find that your emotions and your spirit start to follow suit. I'm getting the Hierophant in reverse. Now, Hierophant often represents formal institutions of religion. It can represent marriage. It can represent like spiritual guides in the physical realm, right? So like a pastor, a preacher, a rabbi, somebody like that. So what I'm hearing in this Hierophant in reverse is that there's something about the people that you've been consulting with that it hasn't. This is a totally intuitive, okay? Something about your connection with these formal figures has not been helping you feel empowered. Something about formal religion, something about whatever you've been using as a guide, it hasn't been working. So you feel like you're left to fight for yourself, like you're alone, like you're tying your spirituality to this formal figure of religion or something like that is what I'm getting. I'm apologizing if this isn't coming out clear. But what you're realizing in the near future is that there's a deeper connection there than the formality of this religion. Oh my gosh, this is going way deeper than what. So it's not to speak against religion. It's not to speak against, but whatever you're doing and you've been doing, you need it more than that. You needed more of a spiritual connection. And you're finally realizing that as well and tapping into your inner power. This Seven of Wands is giving me you tapping into your inner strength to protect your peace. Tapping into your inner strength to facilitate this tower moment, to bring down these old thought processes. And what you're realizing, again, it's a gift from God. It's a gift from the spirit realm. It's your spiritual support that's helping you through this. And what happened, I'm feeling like before, when you came out of this energy of self-deception and lacking creativity and inspiration and not wanting to put the work into yourself because you didn't feel worthy, it's like you had to find a new way to tap into your inner strength and to talk to God that exceeded whatever you were doing before because it wasn't working for you. Did I just go off on a tangent? I hope I didn't confuse anybody. I hope this resonates. But that's what I'm getting from this. Let's clarify the devil. Can the spirit help this make more sense for me too? Let's clarify this devil that's in the device position for you to be aware of. Can we clarify this devil for Pisces? Spirit, can we clarify this devil energy for Pisces? Too many cards. Spirit, can we clarify this devil energy for Pisces? Something flipped. Two of Swords in reverse. Being completely frozen. So Two of Swords upright is a stall, an impasse, but it's like you're waiting for more information. Two of Swords in reverse is completely just frozen in fear. High Priestess in reverse. It's like you didn't feel connected anymore. This got way deeper than I expected. Ten of Wands in reverse. Okay. Ten of Wands in reverse is an intensifying of Ten of Wands and also indicating that it was breaking you down. Ten of Wands upright is carrying more than your fair share and being burdened, but you're able to do it, even though a lot of times you shouldn't do it. You're able to do it, but it's slowing you down. Ten of Wands in reverse is it's killing you slowly. So this devil energy was you with a lot of stress, a lot of internal traumas, carrying a lot of burdens that weren't yours. And it was really breaking you down mentally and potentially physically as well. Feeling like you weren't in touch with your higher power. Feeling like I'm hearing God didn't hear me. I didn't feel like I could hear him. Like the connection just was gone. Two of Swords in reverse, completely frozen in fear. All of these clarifying the devil, which makes sense. Because basically the devil was the thing that took over your life, and you're being warned that there may be some aspects of that energy that rear their ugly heads, but you're going to have to fight through them because you have so many blessings on the way that if you succumb to them and lay in the bed, you're going to miss out on, meeting that person that could change your life. If you succumb to it and lash out at the person that's trying to be there for you, you end up losing the one support system that you do have in real life that really helps you through these moments. If you succumb to them, you continue to perpetuate the idea that you don't have the connection with the spirit realm that you actually do. You have a strong connection. God is working things out for you in your favor. And this week, the wheel actually starts turning, but you cannot let old ways of thinking continue to almost feed the lie and manifest the lie that depression can oftentimes tell us. It provides confirmation bias, meaning we're looking for a certain answer and we could easily find an answer or make it out to be that answer when it's not true. Okay, let's clarify the 6. Hold on one second. Okay, let's clarify the 6 of Cups as the outcome. If you're able to fight off this negative energy that could pop up for you for the week, what can Pisces expect as a result? Ooh, too many. Because I can't, not peek. What can Pisces expect as a result? Lover's energy, 4 of Pentacles, and 3 of Swords in the upright. Now, I don't know if I explained this to my new viewers. I don't typically read reversals based on how they fall. I read it based on the energy. But on occasion, I feel like they fall out according to the energy. Just rock with me and understand that I'm an intuitive reader, okay? So this was a little sideways, but I really do feel like this is 3 of Swords in a reverse. Clarifying the 6 of Cups. You have the Lover's card, the 4 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Swords in reverse. If you're able to harness this energy of the Wheel of Fortune that is available to you right now, and keeping in mind that, old things from the past may come up, but they do not define you and they are not true. If you can quiet those voices, you do have an opportunity coming in. It's kind of like a once in a lifetime opportunity. It's a major gift from the universe. It's a major blessing from the universe. And it leads you into this 6 of Cups space, which is something that feels like home to you. Lover's energy. Now, that's a divine union. Now, that could be a person, but that's also could be you coming into divine union with yourself. Your spiritual self and your physical self are on the same page. Your mind and your heart are in balance. 4 of Pentacles, you being able to build a nest egg for yourself. So if this is a promotion or if this is a job opportunity that affords you the ability to be able to save, be able to commit to something that will feed you in the future is what I'm hearing, or provide for you in the future. You're able to put away money as a result. And it brings you out of this stage of heartbreak. It confirms, it's like you got to go a little bit further. I hope this makes sense. You got to go a little bit further than the feelings of depression and the feelings of sadness. And once your spirit catches up, or your heart catches up, or your mind actually catches up, I should say, your spirit and your body come more into union with each other. Because your mind is actually the villain in this situation, right? And so letting the mind dictate what actions you take, especially when you're in this state of mind, continuously leads you into situations that confirm to you, I'm not worthy. This will never work. I'll never be the one to get what I want in life. So moving forward, anyway, getting the help that you need, talking to whoever you need to talk to, working your way out of it, understanding that, God is listening. God is there for you. It brings you into this state of being in union with yourself, being abundant, and getting out of your head, and kind of the end of you breaking your own heart. So, Pisces, I hope this helps. Again, Mercury retrograde energy for me, I ain't never been like this. It's bad. Like, I feel like I can't convey what I'm trying to say clearly. So I apologize if it comes out a little bumpy. But those who need the message, I believe, will get it. So anyway, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, my dear Pisces, you have a great one. Bye.